Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, beautiful viewers. I am so excited to be here today, and I cannot wait to do your reading. For those of you guys who've been following me for a bit, you probably know that I generally post quite often. I haven't been here in a bit because energy has been very whack. I don't know what it is, and I definitely only do readings if I'm called to do them, and I haven't been called to do a reading in some time. All right, so this reading is going to be about the person on your mind and what is it that this person has not yet been able to communicate to you. This could be something that they're fully conscious of. Either they're just omitting whatever this is, not able to communicate, or this is just something that is subconsciously suppressed for whatever reason and they have not yet communicated. So interesting, because I think my last reading might have been the same topic. I don't know, but something in regards to this, it's coming through again. So that's quite interesting. Although we'll be predominantly using the tarot, we do have some oracle cards as well. For this reading, there are 4 options to choose from. Option number 1, we have the Glow in the Dark Tarot. Option number 2, we have the Mystic Mondays Tarot. Option number 3, we have the Black Tarot. Option number 4, we have the Horror Tarot. So the timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It'll take you directly to your pick. I do want to put a caveat out here that this should be something that is confirming your intuition. If this feels like a surprise or something is off and it's shocking to you, then that's definitely not your pile. Okay, use your intuition over mine every day, all day, and don't make anything fit, and we will get into your reading. All right, I will see you at your pick. Hello, my most beautiful pile number 1. You picked the Glow in the Dark Tarot. I'm so excited to do your reading today. We're looking at the person on your mind, who you came here about, and what is it exactly that they're not telling you. So what are they maybe hiding from you, or are they just, subconsciously unaware of something here that they haven't yet been able to express to you because they're not fully conscious of it. All right, I don't know what we're going to see. So we'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for what this is. Now, please keep in mind, as usual, you could certainly be tapping into your own energy. If this sounds more like you than your person, then you might want to flip roles. Sometimes both energies come through, and sometimes just one energy. I will let you know what I see here, but feel free to check out another pile if the role is reversed, because chances are you could have your person sitting in another pile. Okay, so Spirit, clear and concise message here for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. We're looking at the person they came here about, their energy right here, right now. What have they not yet been able to communicate or tell pile number 1 in regards to them, this connection, something they might have not have been able to communicate for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so much. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups. I will be reading them as they come out. Knight of Cups reverse, 3 of Cups reverse, Page of Pentacles in the upright, the Sun, Tower. All right, why is this Knight of Cups here, Spirit, in reverse? We have the 7 of Pentacles. Why is this 3 of Cups in reverse? We have the Hangman in reverse. Sorry. Yes, in reverse. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Why is the Sun here? 9 of Cups. All right. Why is the Tower here? We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse, so we will flip that. I do have oracle cards here, although, yes, I will pull some. We'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of Pal 1. Spirit, what is this message? So we have honor your agreement, mission in motion, 8-8. Interesting. Pull one of these. I'm feeling these 3. All right, we have 47, protect your heart. We have 64, healing through rest. And we have 69, fearful world. Wow, this is quite the energy here. I am going to take my bracelet off because it's annoying. Okay, so what's happening here? Give me a minute to tap into this energy. And I will let you know. Okay, there's a very, very distinct energy here of somebody who understands kind of what they're supposed to be doing, okay? And I say supposed to very lightly because we're not supposed to, have to, should do anything really. But what this person's feeling is there's a need for them to ground this connection or move forward or make something official or move forward, present something here, okay? So either this connection is stuck in some way or has not moved or just has been ongoing very slowly without any sort of real fruit to it, okay? So this person is aware of them having to come forward. I feel like this person has not communicated their feelings. I feel like this person has not stepped forward. I feel like this person, I'm getting the viewer's energy here as well. So again, like I said, you could flip it if it's whatever, reverse. But I feel like somebody here, most likely you, have been putting in time, energy, and effort only to experience something here with this person that I feel this person is not feel very happy about because they feel they might have not have produced anything for you. They feel like you've put in your time and your energy and your effort and this person has not showed up. This person, has been someone who might have not have committed to this connection, is someone who's not stepped up, who's not done this. And why they have not done this, they're fully well aware of it. It's not something in their subconscious. I mean, there could be things going on in their subconscious that's tied to this that they're unaware of exactly what it stems from or roots from or why they're doing it specifically. But on the surface here, what I'm feeling here is this person understands that they're more concerned with protecting themselves, of getting hurt, of stepping forward and experiencing pain. So either this person has already experienced pain in a connection, or this person might have just grew up in some sort of energy here, or I guess passing energy that's traumatized them in some way. There could be childhood wounds that have surfaced here, or they've experienced abandonment, or whatever it is that they've experienced has made them protect their heart. So they are protecting themselves. They are fully aware that they're protecting themselves. They are fully aware of the fact that that they're doing this in some way, but I don't feel like this person thinks it's all that proper, or at least I feel like this person is seeing it as a hindrance or something that's, not helping them in any way. And I think the main message here is they see your effort, or they see your disappointment, or they see you're about ready to maybe throw in the towel here in some way. So what this person is kind of holding on to is that they feel they want to come forward. They want to present you some offer, okay? Ground this connection or move it to the next level or commit to you in some way, because this person has been very, very much anxious about how to proceed, how to communicate their feelings, what would happen here, how they would get hurt. This person understands that you make them very, very, very happy, and they're completely fulfilled here with the Sun and the Nine of Cups. This is complete emotional fulfillment. This person understands that they might have been in an energy of selfishness, okay, is what I'm feeling here. At least this is how it's coming through. And they might not use this word so much, but it's like wanting to protect their heart at all costs, that they feel they let their own sort of fears steer them in some way. Although I do feel like this person understands there's a great level of happiness and emotional fulfillment they can get in this connection. So this person feels like there's another message coming through here, and this is for some of you guys, and I'm not feeling it for all of you guys, although it is a very strong message, so I have to say it. There's an energy that they understand that at some point this connection is going to tip. So either you're going to have enough or something's going to happen here in order for them to have to then move forward. They're kind of feeling like they're going to be forced to do something here that they wouldn't otherwise do unless it comes to that point. So I don't know if maybe you guys have given them an ultimatum. Maybe they understand it intuitively that if there's given a certain amount of time here, that you're going to abandon them. They just expect you're going to do something here that's going to put them up against the wall, in which they're going to have to make a decision. Because this person has been idle, this person has not made a decision, this person has not moved forward, and like I said, in most cases, this person has not communicated their feelings to you. For some of you guys are in a period of separation and probably have not reconciled here, so they understand if they don't come forward with an offer or reconciliation or try to resolve things, that you will be done, and that the decision that they made to not move forward is kind of going to be the nail in the coffin here to this connection. So I feel like this person is in an energy here still idle. They're kind of sitting Four of Swords, because that's what I'm getting from here. Preparing themselves. And I think they're preparing themselves because I think there's a big fear here. And the big fear is having to do something about this connection, having to physically communicate, offer something, commit, express themselves. And it's a big deal here, okay? But there's no doubt in their mind that you make them happy. There's no doubt in their mind that emotionally, I feel this person feels very fulfilled here, or that you'd be someone that could provide them with emotional fulfillment. I am picking up a twinge here of somebody who's more kind of wrapped up in themselves, though. So I don't know if it's because of the nature of this question. So I would just put a big fat question mark here on this person's, intention of wanting to come forward. Like, is this something they're wanting to come forward, or like I said, they feel their back is up against the wall because they feel they might be at a loss. And I do feel this person does not want to lose you, does not want to miss out on this connection, and understands that they have to come out of a state of uncertainty and commit to something here, specifically, showing up in a very practical way of either making something official. And for all of you guys, it could be different. Like, maybe actually start to, like I said, commit or move in or marriage or whatever that next whatever is what this person is understanding they have to move forward with. And they've taken a long time. So this is not a new connection. This is something that's been ongoing for a bit. This person has been very guarded, protective of their heart. And there's some... the big secret here is them knowing or feeling intuitively that at some point something's going to give, and you hold the power here to pull the plug, because you've invested enough. Like, this person feels like you've invested a lot, or you've put in your kind of time, energy, effort towards this connection, and it's been because of their lack of action that you are done, or just no longer interested, or will be no longer interested, or at some point this is coming down the pipe. Okay, they also understand that there is, like I said, something that they're kind of being guided to do, or they feel intuitively called to do. They know that there's something they're supposed to be offering, but they have not yet picked up the courage to do this. They're getting out of a state of uncertainty here with the moon. And despite fears, because the moon talks all about fears, and subconsciously as well, subconscious energies here. This person, so you know who this is, as confirmation, is somebody who, although might have not have communicated to you, there was a lot of fear of getting certain. There was a lot of fear of moving forward. There was a lot of fear, so there was a lot of stuckness, a lot of very, very slow energy. because there's a lot of uncertainty. So they sat idle. They sat indecisive. They did not do what they felt they were supposed to do. I feel as though I owe you guys something more than this, but this is the message. So what I'm going to do is maybe pull some advice. Yeah, let's pull advice, because I don't like to leave it as it is, and see what Spirit has to say. So, Spirit, can we get some guidance for pile 1? We have Midheaven with Pinnacle, 36. Some guidance for pile 1, Spirits. I do feel, actually I feel 3 of these. Okay. This always gives me 10 of Cups energy. Midheaven, Pinnacle. Okay. And we have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. That's what we were talking about. And happiness. That's that Sun and this 9 of Cups we were talking about. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Confirmation from Spirit here. I don't know that you need a whole bunch of guidance other than this confirms this whole message in these 4 cards. This person, this message that they have not yet communicated to you is that there is a lot of guilt here because this person's experienced pain in the past and they're very protective. They have not communicated. They see the fact that you've been very open, I feel here. They feel very guilty that you've been putting in whatever you have here in this connection and that they have not yet been able to reciprocate. So I'm assuming there's a lot of imbalance here in this connection, but this person is really having to find the courage. And I feel like this person might not have been able to find a courage here unless put in a corner is kind of what I see here. So for some of you guys, like I said, they're expecting only to find this courage when the shit hits the fan, which, like I said, is that the best time to do it or to find courage to step forward because of the fact that, you know, they find it within themselves, you know, but there's no doubt that this person finds this energy and this connection with you happy, you know, with the 10 of Cups, like I said, the Sun, the happiness, like they're emotionally fulfilled. So I feel like this person does not want you to exit their life. They do not want you to pull the plug here because of their lack of inaction. It's all repeating the exact same thing. So there is nothing more to say, and maybe that's all you need to hear. And if you were drawn to another pile because this is your energy, then feel free to join us in another pile. I love you guys very much, and I really enjoyed your reading. I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, beautiful pile 2, Mystic Mondays Tarot. Absolutely thrilled to get into your reading. We're looking at the person on your mind and the connection and what exactly is this person not yet communicated to you. Now, this could be either because they just have not yet found the courage to speak this, or maybe they just would rather keep it a secret. It could be something in their subconscious that they're not fully aware of. But whatever this is, we will pick up what it is, and then hopefully we can get an indicator as to why it is they have not yet communicated this. All right, so we'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for pile 2 in regards to pile number 2's person that they came here about. What exactly have they not yet been able to communicate to pile 2? Thank you so much, Spirit, for the greatest and highest good. And please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. Thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the 6 of Cups in reverse. I am reading them how they come out. 6 of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. All right, I'm feeling it this way. We're seeing the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Wanted to kind of spin around there. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the King of Cups. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. We have the Tower. We have the 2 of Cups. And we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. Spirit, how? Okay, I feel it this way. And bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Interesting. Okay, let me just slide it over. Okay. Got a song in my head. It ain't about to sing it, but something about a slide. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, let's see if it comes up here. I don't know why Spirit's putting that in my head. Okay, card number 2, Slimy, and card number 4 with Mysterious Mother. All right, let's pull another oracle and then we'll get into your reading. Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. This one right here. All right, we have honor your agreement, mission, and motion. Interesting. This came out for pile 1. Okay. Sometimes my piles are connected, as you know, so I don't know if it's connected to one, only you know, but what I do want to say is if this is your energy, then your person could be elsewhere. All right, so give me a minute to tap into this energy. Isn't this very interesting? Spirit's really funny. Okay, it is slightly different than one. I do feel similar energies here, but it almost feels like a progressed version, but it doesn't have to be connected so much because there's different energy here as well. Although it's just funny because it's painting a picture in my mind that I'm seeing here. But for some of you guys, now don't click off, okay, because this isn't all of you guys, but this is confirmation if you are in same sex, and I've been getting that energy here, connection. This could be your pile, okay? But if it's not same sex so much as you guys emit same energy here, so maybe both very masculine in energy, or maybe both feminine in energy, but either which way, I think it's a mirroring of each other. Most likely more masculine than feminine, I'm picking up here, but not necessarily the case so much, and we have Mysterious Mother. So what do I see here? This is interesting. I feel like there's been something that's gone down here in this connection, okay? And I feel like this person is in a guilt type energy, and they're mostly guilty because there was something they were supposed to do. Did I tell you why we were doing this reading? We're looking at what this person has not communicated to you. I hope I communicated that. Oh my God, Linda, brain fire. I don't know. I've been all over the place with this energy. But anyway, back to what I was getting at. So some person that I'm reading for here, this energy that I'm picking up, this person understands there was something they were supposed to do. Okay, so either whatever, show up, be a certain way, maybe do something for you, maybe they knew you wanted some sort of commitment, or there's something that this person understands that they were supposed to actively be doing that they did not do. What I'm feeling mostly predominantly is they were supposed to, I feel, make a decision to let go of an old lifestyle or let go of something they were hanging on to. So it could be they were, I don't know, and for all of you guys, again, different because it is collective, but the main thrust of what this is here is they were supposed to let go of something in that was preventing them from being with you. So I don't know, like maybe they were supposed to move towns to get closer to you. Maybe they were supposed to move in with you. Maybe they were supposed to have a child with you. Maybe they were supposed to do something. Whatever the something was holding them back from being in this connection. I don't feel this person did that. I think this person feels guilt. I think this person understands they weren't able to work with you in making the story of this connection happen. So what's happening here? This person's haunted by this connection. This person feels very tied to you. There's soulmate energy running through here. This person feels like they have you on their mind. They cannot move on from this connection emotionally. This person wants to come forward. I feel like you guys are in a period of no contact. For a lot of you guys, no communication. That's how you'll know it's your pile. Okay. And if you are, I don't know, I feel like this person's very cold, or not they're cold. Maybe there's been coldness because of the fact that this person did not act right in your mind. Okay. So this person did not act right. And so therefore you were angry, or you removed yourself, or you no longer spoke to them, or you blocked them, or you did whatever you did here because I'm feeling something happened. And so this person maybe has time to think, maybe whatever, but this person is really stuck on the fact that they know that they did something they're sitting with here that makes them feel very ucky, okay? And it's funny, I'm hearing that slide song again. You know the song. I'm still not going to sing it, Spirit. I'm not going to sing it. I'm going to link it, okay? Because I don't even know how it goes. I don't even know if I know the song, but I know I've heard it. And it's like slide, slide, slippity slide, that song. So there's something about the slide. And so I don't know if this person wants to slide into your DMs, okay? This person wants to slide into, I don't know, something about sliding here. Because I think this person is really afraid to, I don't even know if it's fear, whatever it is. Maybe the incident, you know, they know you're mad. And so it's like, how do I come forward? They want to reconcile. They want to come forward. They want to move forward with you. They're going to communicate to you how they're feeling. Okay. I do feel like this person, kind of different from one, because I do feel this person has communicated to you how they feel at some point, but they might have did you dirty is what I feel. So either they did you dirty by saying they were going to do this, that, and the other, and they never did. They couldn't detach themselves from whatever was holding them back. Like I said, for some of them is lifestyle, for others, whatever. They were supposed to stand up and do what they're supposed to do, and they did not because they were hanging on to something else. So this person's going to communicate to you, okay? They're going to come forward. They're going to communicate. They want reconciliation. And I feel like this person is putting on an energy here of, you know, willing to have tough conversations with you here, because they know it's not going to be easy. But I do feel like this person wants to, what I feel is happening here is this person does have kind of, what I'm hearing is the audacity, you know, the audacity here, but they're trying to see past their own audacity so that they can convince themselves that they're deserving of coming forward to have a Two of Cups with you, have a give and take, to show up here in a way, but they're still sitting in a King of Wands energy, okay? I'm feeling both King of Wands and King of Cups from your person, this person I'm reading. Although, like I said, this is, the same sex was also coming through, but because I do feel like they want to be open with, you know, showering you and expressing to you how they feel, because I do feel this person does have love here for you in some way. I mean, if they loved you, they probably wouldn't have been in all this mess, but it's complicated. But then they're also in this energy of this King of Wands, which is someone who's more kind of self-serving in some way. When I see King of Wands in a love reading, King of Wands is someone who's more, you know, concerned with their own, getting their own way. So, you know, they're building up their confidence. This person might come as though they didn't do anything wrong here. So I don't know necessarily that this person's going to apologize, you know, and maybe, I don't know, like, is this sort of narcissistic behavior to come forward after they know clearly they shit the bed in some way and say, I don't know, like, whatever it is that they're going to say here. And I feel like what they're going to say here is maybe puff up in some way or justify something, you know, they were justified in doing what they did, or I don't know, something like this, and that you should love them anyway. And if you love them, then that's something that should have happened. I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of that. So there is pain though under this, okay? So what are they not telling you? What they're not telling you yet is I think you're not in contact with them, and I think they want to come forward with reconciliation, and they can't move past this connection. So they're probably not going to tell you how much stuck on this connection they are, okay? Has this person done whatever they were supposed to do? I don't know. I don't know if they moved on or moved past whatever they said they were going to do and they didn't, you know, or maybe they never said they were going to do it, but there's an expectation that they were going to let go of something or move forward or do whatever would progress this connection that they didn't do when they had the chance to do it. So are they going to bring this up? I don't know what they're going to do if they're going to bring it up, but I don't feel here that I'm getting clear answer as to whether that's been done or not. All I feel is that this person cannot, you know, doesn't want to detach from this connection, or cannot detach, I should say, from this connection. So they're coming forward with a reconciliation. This person is somebody who is hurt, and I don't know necessarily that it is because of you. I feel like there is childhood trauma wounds here, okay, with the mysterious mother and this Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like it could be an upbringing, parental, specifically mother, doesn't have to necessarily be, it could just be parental caregiver that was like a mother figure in some way that I feel this person hasn't dealt with. So they have Three of Swords in reverse, meaning there's traumas they need to deal with, heartache that they're covering up, and it could be covering up with King of Wands type energy, you know, confidence here, covering up, communicating maybe in some sort of more aggressive way, or covering it up with confidence in some way, but under that there is a lack of confidence that isn't being shown here, okay? But at the end of the day, what you don't know is this person wants to move forward with you and talk to you about a reconciliation. They want to communicate this with you. So, signs, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. And the Two of Wands in reverse. So, okay, I am feeling for some of you guys. Now, don't get triggered, okay? Well, you could get triggered if you want, but I feel it for some of you guys, and you'll only know if this resonates. If you're in a third party and this person chose someone else, I feel it's a someone, okay? I don't know. I don't feel it's another thing. I feel like it's another energy of a person. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic person. It could be they didn't want to leave their ex of an ex, even though they weren't romantic, because there were strings attached, or whatever the case thing is. There's another person here I feel interfering that maybe they chose. And what's happened here is I feel like it is no longer working, or they finally hit the wall with this choice, that they can no longer kind of engage in that. So it's like you're kind of second option here for them, okay? Although they can't move past this connection in some way. I feel like they did you dirty, most likely, like I said, because they chose someone else, or they chose, you know, like, again, it doesn't have to be romantically intimate, the person, but you're kind of a second option here is what Spirit's showing me. And I don't know, maybe you feel that way by this person's action, and maybe they didn't, but that's their action showed that. Maybe not by feeling, but by action. You were not the priority. This person needs to heal. I'm going to ask for some guidance here from Spirit for you, beautiful viewer. Spirits, can we get some guidance for pile number 2? What is the guidance for pile 2? In this connection? Thank you, spirits. I feel that is all. Let's see. We have the 12th house with introspection. Interesting. This is all about closure, healing, endings. This is about the afterlife, limiting beliefs. This is subconscious energy. This is also spirituality, karma, that sort of thing. Okay, karma coming through. Sorry, I have to talk it out. So I'm hearing that Slide song again. I gotta link it for you guys because I don't know what that song's about or what the hell the Slide is all about, but I'm sure you guys will comment me on what this means. Happiness and service. I feel good when I can help others. Happiness, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So karma is coming through here, I feel, okay? And I feel like this person did something here that was hurtful to you in some way. And potentially you understand that karma was going to get kind of to this person in order for them to see some sort of light here. And maybe you were expecting that this person would kind of, I don't know, see the light, come forward, realize something here. But I do feel like Spirit's message here, because this is advice to you. It's like this, I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. It's like if this person brings pain, if this person does not show up, then Spirit is wanting you to stick to what does make you happy. Spirit wants you to engage with people and put forward energy into people that make you feel good, okay? So if you are going to invest in this person, Spirit wants you to confirm that this person is someone who is willing to invest in you, all right? Because there is an energy here of, if you start to invest and engage with this person, you know, how do we know that this person is not just going to repeat same cycles here? There is something here coming through, that there is an experience that is supposed to be experienced here with the karma and this honor your agreement, mission and motion. I feel like you guys are still have an experience here that you guys are going to have to kind of experience in some way in order to move to the next phase, whatever that might be. And because for some of you guys, it could be closure. It could be, you know, the final cycle here with someone, either a final cycle and then it ends once and for all, or a final cycle of them finally breaking free of something that they weren't able to remove themselves from. But whatever it is, I feel there is an ending fast approaching within this much needed cycle between you and this person that's going to present itself to you. Could be short-lived, could be for a lifetime. I don't know, but I do feel like this person has to take a look at some of their wounds, or else we might be, you know, stuck in an energy here that is painful for you. So Spirit is saying, remember where you're investing time. Remember who you're giving love to. Remember this, okay? And with the slippity slide, I feel like, because that's what this is for me too, you know, I'm getting very heavy 8 of Wands here, although 6 of Wands is, you know, the victory card, ego. I feel things are going to be moving fast. This looks 8 of Wands to me. So communication, moving fast. You know, and maybe it's going to move so fast because the King of Wands is a smooth talker. You know, when I see this Knight of Swords and King of Wands, this is a smooth talker. So I don't know, like, is this person going to tell you what you want to hear? You know, the King of Wands is capable of this because the King of Wands will stop at nothing to say what it is that they need to say to get what it is that they want. So I'm not saying they're going to be a complete liar here, but if they cannot get past this connection, they may say what they need to, if, you know, so just press this person, okay, and use your senses to see whether this person is someone that's worth you investing time and energy and effort. Although I do feel for a lot of you guys, you will be giving this person another chance to prove themselves in some way, because there's still a lesson here for both you guys in some sort of karmic way. All right, so sorry if I was talking fast. This is what I have for you guys. I hope this helped you, and I'm going to try to remember to put that link in the in your below there, so you know what song I'm yabbering about. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, beautiful pile 3. I'm so excited that you're here. We have the Black Tarot for pile 3, and we're looking at the person on your mind who you came here about, and we're looking at what is this person not communicating to you. So is this something that they're keeping from you on purpose, or, you know, is this something that is subconsciously unknown to them, so therefore they cannot communicate it? I don't know what we're going to see here, okay? So I'll tell you what I see, but we are asking Spirit for something that has not yet been communicated, that you do not know, although you might intuit it. You might already kind of, you know, have a suspicion here, but let's ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for pile number 3 in regards to what has their person, the person on their mind, not communicate yet to pile 3. Thank you so much, Spirit, for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. All right, if this sounds a little more like your energy and roles are reversed, your person could be in another pile. All right, keep that in mind. And sometimes both energies come through. If I say it's you, it might be your person. Do the role reversal if you have to, but do not make anything fit, okay? This should confirm your intuition. This should not be something surprising, shocking, hurtful in any way, unless you already know about it. Then you already know about it, all right? So we have the Magician in reverse. We have the 10 of Swords. I am reading them all as they come out. We have the 6 of Wands in the center here. I believe 6 of Wands came out for pile 2. We have the 7 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so why is this Magician in reverse here? We have the Moon. Why is this 10 of Swords here? We have the 3 of Pentacles, which is the 3 of Spears in this. Spheres in this deck. We have the 6 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here, Spirits? We have the Lovers, and we also have the World. Heavy Geminis coming through. We have 7 of Spheres. 7. And then, yeah, Gemini. So we have Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and then Libra, Aquarius, but heavy, like I said, Gemini. Okay, so give me a bit. I'm going to pull some oracles here actually as well, and then we'll get into this reading. Spirit, clear and concise message. I'm feeling this one and this one, and this as well. Okay, so we have the chosen one, 1-1, fast track to ascension. Interesting. We have 7-7, mystical messages with follow the signs. Follow the signs. Okay, wow. Suppression of a star being by hands unworthy. Card number 1. Heavy Aquarius energy. More Aquarius energy here, and also magician energy from alchemy. Also temperance energy I'm getting, which is Sagittarius energy. 6-6 from this. And we have the messenger, number 19. The messenger. Okay, let me do sliding over. So, okay. Give me a little bit, okay? Just so I can really tap into this energy. Okay, so it's very interesting piles today. This person that I'm picking up, I do feel 2 energies here, so you can cross roles if I say it's you and your person or whatever, but the majority of this energy, your person that I'm reading here, I feel like this person, they were too fearful here to... I feel a lot of fear here and uncertainty here in the past in this connection that resulted, or what they're not telling you is that this is resulting in an ending. So it could have resulted in one, or they fear that it's resulting in one, that their selfishness and their, I don't know, like there's an energy here of them feeling like maybe they're a little manipulative in this connection in some way. Now, again, my readings come through quite pointed, so maybe this person wouldn't admit to being manipulated. But there's an underlying energy here, whether they're aware of it or not, that underneath it all, they know there is some sort of manipulation in how they are of some way. So they could be very self-focused in this connection in some way. For the bulk of this connection, they could have been very much more, you know, about what's in it for them, or focused on them, or whatever. But what I do feel is they weren't able to show up here to work with you, to create with you in this connection, because there was uncertainty, there was fears, and there was just needing to really take a look at self in some way. So I feel like this person has a lot of ego here that they could have been in at some point in time, and they might still be, although the message here that Spirit's showing me is that this person is being enlightened here with some information from Spirit that is coming to them. This person is in the process of kind of leveling up here in some way, okay? Ascending in some way of an understanding that they might have not have had yet up until now. So I do feel this is coming, or has happened already, but, you know, is happening is more of the words that I want to use, is happening to them as I do this right here, right now energy. And what's happening to them right now is they're getting downloads here, and they're getting whatever Spirit is wanting them to know here in way of either dream, intuition, all of the above, signs. They're hearing your name, they're having feelings, they understand there's something more here that's making them look at the greater picture of how they've showed up, and most specifically what can happen if they're not engaged here to create something. That there is an ending that is looming, or an ending that will be forever here in this connection in some way. So they have to take what wasn't working, and they have to come out of that energy, and they want to, you know, find a way to move out of this energy because they know it has not worked. They know they have not been able to create with you. They know it hasn't been collaborative. It's been something that's been a hindrance. It's been something that's been a challenge. It's been something that has not worked. So this person could very well be someone who has shut you out. This person could be somebody who has been, again, in some sort of self-serving energy. So maybe they haven't been very clear with their intentions. But they know they're at a precipice of having to make a choice. And I don't feel, for some of you guys, maybe you gave them an ultimatum, or maybe they felt like you left them or shut them out in some way, so now they do. But I'm not really feeling that so much in this pile. This pile is giving me more of this person's secret thing here of what is that they're getting awakened to the fact that they have not been able to come open and choose this connection. So they know they're at this crossroads that they can either choose to remain in some self-sabotaging energy, choose to remain shutting you out, choose to remain in a pain here that I feel they don't want to experience, or they can choose this connection. And so some of you guys might have already put the boundary, but they feel as though you could certainly be coming forward with a boundary. And what they're showing me here is that when you put this boundary or become very clear and communicate to them what you want, it's already too late, or that you're already concluding an ending here with them. So I feel like this person fears and sees a looming ending, that your boundary is because you're shutting them out and wanting to move forward, or your clarity is giving them the opportunity to make a choice, but they're kind of at, you know, at the point here where they have to decide. They can no longer be in an energy of where they were in order to close out a cycle. And so what you don't know is that this person understands that the cycle has got to come to an end, that they can't repeat a cycle, that they have to decide, that they have to close out whatever they're closing out here, no matter how painful or whatever. But I do feel like this person, what is in this kind of, you know, trickster energy with the Magician in reverse. Like I said, I think that could be manipulative energy, and just because we see Seven of Swords here and Moon, like that's deception, right? But deception does not necessarily have to mean doing things, you know, spitefully, maliciously to hurt another. It could be doing things here because we are trying to avoid or detach, or for whatever reason, you know, we're kind of hurt in some way. So this person is working on what they're supposed to be doing. I feel like this person wants to put forward energy in some way because they feel like they have not yet been able to do this. This person feels like they were very held back, and it's caused a lot of the downfall, I guess, of where this connection's at, or the challenge, struggle, separation, if that's where you're at, and whatever is negative here in this connection has been because of their inability to show up in the energy that's going to be collaborative here. So that's what they're trying to find for themselves, to see how they can do this. But they're getting a lot of intuitive hits as to that they're supposed to be doing something here. Pretty strong, I would say. Okay, so what do we have? We have the King of Pentacles under that in reverse. So that's Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, like I feel for a lot of you guys, this person wasn't able to give a long-term vision. I feel like this person might have been elusive. I feel like this person might have been keeping back doors open. I feel like this person wasn't committing. I feel like this person wasn't stable. And you couldn't depend on this connection. You know, maybe the person was dependable, but you couldn't depend on this connection because this person was thinking more about themselves in some way. So for a lot of you guys, you could have outright ended it, but I feel like if you didn't, then this person knows that there's a looming ending, and that if they do not change, or if they do not do something to close out a cycle, that's been very fearful for them, and that they've been in the wishy-washy energy for quite some time here. All right, so yeah, Spirit is definitely working with them. So let's take a look at some guidance here for pile 3. Spirit, card went flying. Some guidance for pile 3. What does pile 3 need to hear about this person? What is the guidance for pile 3? All right, and one of these. 2. Spirit said 2. All right. Okay. So we have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Interesting. We have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. That's the energy of, for those of you guys, well, for both. Well, I'll get into it once I read all the cards. Sorry. We have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And we have moon energy coming out again. Perception. Heavy moon, Pisces energy. And we have the 12th house here with introspection. This came out for, I believe, pile 2. I don't know. But anyway, this 12th house with introspection, this is all about endings, closure, healing, spirituality. Okay, limiting beliefs, subconscious energies, and because we have the moon, I'm feeling more subconscious energies coming through quite strong. So I know this is guidance for you, but I think this is also confirming something here for me. Subconsciously, I think this person has some sort of truth that maybe they've suppressed here in this connection that is now bubbling up, and maybe you suspect this already, because I do feel like through signs, synchronicities, symbols, whatever you call it, dreams, this person's getting messages in order to follow what they're supposed to, again, supposed to be doing here. And I feel like what they're doing is aligning themselves to truth. And so as they align to truth, this person ascends. So fast track to ascension. They move out of a state of self-sabotage. They move out of a state of doing maybe what's not best for them and move closer to what's truthful. And I feel like what's truthful is being honest about this connection. Maybe a longer term vision, maybe how to commit to you, maybe something that, you know, they've been denying or suppressing or avoiding. I feel like humor and grief is kind of like these two polar opposite things here, because I feel like there's a lot of this person's energy that does bring, you know, with this, I choose to focus on a lighter side of life, but then there's also a pain here. So it's almost like I feel this polarity or some sort of like duality here in how this person has been engaged, but also what has kept this person kind of in limbo, is because I do feel like this person's had to process some sort of grief, although I feel like this person has seen this connection as something that could be, you know, helpful to them, something that would allow them to heal. Okay, because we're getting lots of healing energy from this. But they might have suppressed and avoided doing this. Okay, so I feel like there has been struggle and grief. And so I feel like what's happening here is they're working on a discipline. And the discipline is, you know, it's going to take them an energy that's foreign to get used to being in an energy that they feel they need to be in order to show up, in order to do what, I mean, show up, but what also Spirit's pushing them to do. You know, because just because we know what we're supposed to do doesn't mean we're disciplined enough to do it. So if we know that we have more potential, sometimes we don't step up to the plate. And so I feel like this person is not telling you that they're prepared to step up to the plate, or at least they're being called to do this. Okay, whether they're going to do it or not, I don't know, but they're being called to do it. They see it. They're, you know, there's discipline they're needing to work on in order to do it, that they have been suppressed, that they want to move out of this other energy, because I do feel this person understands it hasn't been working, but I also don't feel here or see here the game plan. You know, I just see someone saying, yeah, I need to put in energy. Yeah, I need to do this. Yeah, if I don't do this, my person's gonna, you know, eventually end a cycle with me that might have been repetitive, that one too many straw that broke the camel's back. I might never talk to this person. If I don't step up here and do what I'm supposed to do and what I'm called to do, I'll never get a chance to do it. This person might start seeing someone else, or just pull away, or close some cycle, or not want anything to do with me. So I must look at my fears in order for me to understand what I can do, and if I can even do it, if I'm disciplined enough to do it. Because I don't feel this person is there yet of knowing what they're supposed to do, or if they're disciplined enough to do it, or enough to commit, or all of that's coming through. Okay, so I hope this helped you guys. Sorry, I feel like these readings are a little different here, how I'm delivering the message. I hope this made sense. I hope it wasn't too fast. And if this felt more like your energy, then your person could be elsewhere. And thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful. Pile number 4. You picked the Horror Tarot. You brave souls. You're like, yes, it's a horror of a connection. I'm just teasing you. Okay, so the Horror Tarot. Let's take a look at this horror connection and see what we see. So what is this reading about? This is going to take a look at what the person on your mind, this connection, okay, what this person has not yet been able to communicate to you. So either they're keeping something from you, full well knowing they haven't delivered this message on purpose for whatever reason. And maybe this is something that is in their subconscious that they haven't yet been able to understand. Therefore, they have not yet been able to communicate to you. But either way, we'll see what we see here. I will ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 4, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so, so much. So let's take a look at what this is about. If this sounds like your energy, then your person's energy is most likely in a different pile. Sometimes 2 energies come through and you might need to reverse them. Okay, if that's the case and I say it's you and it's your person, vice versa, switch it around. Don't make anything fit. This should be something that intuitively is not going to surprise you. Okay, it's not going to be shocking. If it's shocking and surprising, then it's probably most likely not your pile. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind, and we'll see what Spirit wants to communicate to you, beautiful pile 4. What is pile 4's person not communicating to pile 4, Spirit? All right, that landed in the upright. We have, very hard to read, the Hermit. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the 9 of Wands, as I throw it. We have the 6 of Wands, and we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords. Spirit, why is the 8 of Swords here, Spirit? No, I don't feel that. Sorry, guys. I gotta do this again. Okay, why is the 8 of Swords here, Spirit? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the 3 of Cups. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. And finally, why is this 2 of Swords in reverse here, Spirit? All right, I guess these are all stuck. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Hierophant in reverse. And then we have the Temperance in the upright. Wow, lots of cards for you guys. In, or on, I should say, bottom of the deck energy, we have the Empress. Holy camole. I'm feeling lots of energy through here for sure. Okay, I'm going to pull some oracles. Spirit, clear and concise message. What's going on with pile number 4's person? What are they not yet? This one here, communicating. We have King, 7-7, Divine Masculine, right under the Empress. Wow. Okay, that's quite the card. What else, Spirits? Okay, I'm gonna pull this. We have 37 with Rainbow Bridge, or the number 10, and one more. And we have Predictions of Growth with 36, or the number 9. 10 and 9 is all about endings and preparing for new beginnings. So it doesn't necessarily mean the end of a connection, just means the end of a possibility of some sort of cycle. But let me tap into this energy. Before I do want to read the signs here. I'm feeling multiple energies, like lots of energy, different people for some reason, but let me just clear some noise here. Virgo energy coming through, actually very strong. And then we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus energy, and Sagittarius energy. And I'm getting heavy Leo, Aries energy as well. Wow, see, lots. So maybe lots of you guys clicked on this pile. So I do hope to do this pile justice. I feel lots of energy here, unless there's just lots of people involved in this connection, which could be the case. All right, so give me a minute and I will channel this. Okay, interesting energy here. Some of you guys, I think this might be your energy, okay? And not as many people as people interfering here. It could be in the connection, but that's not what I felt at all, actually. But if that's something that you resonate with, I said it for a reason. Initially, I was feeling lots of people, but it could just be lots of viewers. Anyway, the main thrust of this message, okay, is this, that I feel I'm reading a divine feminine energy. It doesn't have to be born gender feminine, but this is divine feminine energy, okay, of someone here who is unconditionally loving, who is concerned here with rejection, has experienced rejection. So they experience your rejection. I'll read it this way. You can flip the role. And so what they're not telling you is that they're kind of removed here in some way, or at least there's an energy of distaste here in allowing themselves to move forward in this connection. So I feel like this person feels kind of guarded in some way, or at least protective of their energy, because there's an understanding here that whatever they're wanting to experience here emotionally for themselves as an emotional new beginning of love, unconditional love, and great love, this person feels like maybe you're not there, or that you're, I don't know, like maybe, and the word superficial is coming out in some way here, but that could just mean how you view connections, or you're not allowing this connection to thrive or get deeper than maybe a friendship, or maybe whatever stage it's at, this person feels like it's not progressing deeper emotionally for them. So they're at some sort of stalemate here. And I feel like this person's at a stalemate here of understanding that in order for them to commit themselves or give this connection a chance, that there has to be an acknowledgement here on your end of doing something to like take this step in order to allow things to get deeper, in order to have an emotional new beginning, in order for there to be growth in this connection. This person sees that the past has been a challenge in this connection, and this person sees that maybe you've been sabotaging in some way, or at least, I don't know, maybe both of you guys have been sabotaging here. I don't feel like this person's putting blame so much on you as to looking at a choppy past. And most of the choppy past is because this person feels like either maybe you paid too much attention to other things that got in the way, or that you committed yourself or dedicated your energy towards, I don't know, like superficial things, maybe partying, or just keeping things light, not allowing things to progress, not being deep enough here to allow things to progress. So this person feels like they're kind of at, well, I mean, I was going to say wit's end here. I mean, we were seeing closure, endings in some way. 9 of Wands gives me that one last wand. You know, it's like, do I go in for one more battle with my 10 of Wands? And then, you know, after the 10 of Wands, we either, you know, break the camel's back with that extra wand because it doesn't work, or somehow we succeed. But this is the wounded warrior who has one extra effort left in them before collapsing in some way. So I feel like this person is contemplating, do I energetically, contemplating, do I energetically, emotionally start over here and open myself up in an emotional way in my heart space, give unconditional love here to someone who has rejected me, or show non-interest or is playing with my heart because they have not decided and chose me. And I don't want to give my love easily. I do not want to be caring, compassionate, and full of love the way I have been, because if I go to battle with this, I may just lose. So what's going to be successful for me is what this person is thinking and feeling here. Okay, so this person feels as though, yeah, like you haven't chosen them, or you haven't committed to them, or you haven't made an effort to find balance in this connection, to show up how you should in order for things to flourish, in order for things to grow, in order for things to progress. There needs to be two people coming through energetically in a way that's going to make things work. And this person feels like you have not yet done this. And so they're sitting in some sort of like idle state, I feel here. And maybe they have stepped forward at some point in time, but I feel like as I'm reading this, okay, now keep in mind, energy changes. If I read this again, like, you know, an hour from now, this person could be in a different energy. Okay, but as the energy sits right here, right now, this person's in contemplation, reviewing. Do I fight for this connection? Even though my experience here has been pain, even though my experience here has been rejection, even though my experience here has been my person has chosen other things to come together, despite my person being clear, despite my person not choosing this connection, despite my person not committing in some way and choosing some sort of belief that my person has. Okay, I'm talking like a person. Some belief my person has that something else is better, or some other lifestyle is better, or some belief that they are choosing that's getting in the way of us being together or progressing things in some way. So my person needs to fulfill their potential, needs to step up, like this king, this divine masculine, needs to be divine masculine if he wants to meet my divine empress energy, divine feminine, divine masculine. So I feel like this person wants someone to match their energy. Okay, they want a balance, give and take. They want to show up as an empress to someone who is showing up as a divine masculine, as an emperor. Okay, but I feel like this person feels as though you have not yet been able to step up as an emperor. Not that they don't see you as an emperor by any means, but they feel they've experienced someone who isn't choosing to be an emperor in their life, who has not chosen to be an emperor, who has rather chosen distractions, third-party energies, some of you guys addictions, some of you guys indecisive energies, some of you guys confusion. And so this person feels like you're stuck or have not made up a mental decision about them. So this person might have felt stuck, still feels stuck, or has been stuck at some point in time mentally on this connection. I feel like this is passing energy. I feel like this person is not blindfolded, but might have been at one point, meaning blind to some sort of truth here. I feel like this person sees a truth, and I feel like this person is wanting to deal with truths, but I also feel like this person is hurt in some way, because I feel like the energy that's coming through is they're not wanting to express themselves emotionally if it's a dead end, or if, you know, things are going to collapse here in some way, and if ego is still sort of involved here in some way, because maybe they feel like you've, I don't know, like, I mean, divine masculine energy, we have the Six of Wands here. This is also an ego type energy. Although they just feel like maybe you haven't chosen to want to succeed with them because you're choosing, again, something else here. And some of you guys, it could be a third-party person, but I don't feel that for a lot of you. In fact, I just feel as an energy of choosing to decide to pick, I don't know, like a lifestyle or just whatever it is that here that did not take this person serious. I think this person does not feel taken serious, or that this connection, you're not taking it serious. You're taking it kind of, you know, as a friendship, or I don't know, whatever this person wants is not happening, or has not happened, I should say. And so, yeah, we'll get some guidance here from Spirit for you. Spirits, some guidance for the viewer in regards to what can they do or should do, or what's this guidance. All right, so we have, I don't know how to say that, Ceres with nurture, 29, Ceres. Anyway, nurture, 29, or the number 11. I'm getting heavy Six of Cups energy from that. We have the all-knower with card number 14 or number 5 with all these skulls. 6 skulls, Scorpio energy I'm getting from this, the all-knower. Inside looking out, 38. Interesting. We have 1111, which is my twin flame number. Okay. For those of you guys need confirmation, and we have Afraid of the Attic with 58. Number 13, which is again death, Scorpio energy. So what am I getting from this? I'm getting a lot of messages here. One is I feel like you, reader, okay, and again, this could be your person if what I read was your energy in the main thing, in the main spread. You are showing me an energy here of someone who might be too afraid to go there, who might have tucked away an emotion, or might have tucked away some sort of something that you're not prepared to, or have not yet been prepared to look at, which is this connection in the way that it might do it justice. So maybe you understand that this person, maybe, I don't know, like, because I do feel they feel rejected by you. So maybe you did not want to look at, you know, the potential here. Maybe there were other things you needed to deal with that you did not want to deal with, or were too distracted or avoiding to deal with. Okay, I feel a heavy avoidance here of having to deal with something, to look at something honestly and openly, to communicate and face something. And so what this caused was a rift between you and this person. I feel like you feel shut out from love in some way. And I feel like it's some sort of self-sabotaging energy, okay? Self-prophesying energy here of, you know, I don't know, I'm not going to look at it, or I push it away or reject it in some way because I don't want it. But it's like, do you not want it, or do you just, you're pushing it away because you feel undeserving of it, or you're not prepared to deal with it because you're avoiding it, although there is a want, but feeling rejected and left out. But also this caused your person feeling left out and rejected. And I do feel like it is because of your action of not wanting to see or deal with something here, although you intuitively know that there was a need to deal with this, okay? And I feel it goes beyond just looking at this person and this connection. This might have to deal with looking at how you see connection, looking at how you engage, looking at what matters to you and your ideology, your lifestyle, choosing, you know, to overcome partying, addictions, lifestyles, things here, whatever, distractions, prioritizing, disciplines, whatever it is here. It's going to take quite some change, I think. And the change is on self. I feel like the change here is spiritual growth. I think the change here would require you to abandon certain parts of yourself that no longer serve you. And I feel like you are prepared to deal with abandoning these parts of you. Although I do feel like these parts of you are tired and done and over with, but maybe you have had a hard time doing this. I feel there is a knowing. I'm getting High Priestess energy, Pisces energy. And this is, you know, understanding that there's something greater here that you're being called to deal with. And I'm not necessarily saying with this connection so much, although that is one of it. But I feel like this is a catalyst for you having to deal with taking a look at your shadows, taking a look at what you've tucked away, taking a look at something that's preventing you from enjoying connection on a deeper soul level. But it will take releasing, it will take spiritual work, it will take transformation. So Spirit's giving you advice, nurture yourself, okay? Be kind to yourself. If you are faced with addictions, for some of you guys, there's a need for you to, you know, take whatever you need to here in order to physically find yourself in a position where you're strong enough, physically, emotionally, mentally enough to come forward in some way to deal with yourself. But there has to be nurture involved in order for you to nourish this connection. Because I feel you want to nourish this connection. I feel like this person has not been fully nourished by you. I feel like this person feels, again, like there's a wall and they're seeing you suffer in some way, or they're just feeling rejected by you, and understanding that you have the power to choose, and your choice here has not been to nurture yourself or / this connection. And so it's very painful, you know, for this person to sit in this sort of energy because they feel there's nothing here that they're able to do. And they also feel as though maybe you're choosing to give up, or you're choosing to not address, or you're choosing to be avoidant here. But there's also an understanding that there's a need to deal with something that's truthful to you. So Spirit's just saying with the nurture here, there's a need to be very much in a loving, kind energy to self. And like I said, with Six of Cups, this is soulmate energy. Sorry, I'm getting air bubbles. I usually get this way when I'm processing energy here, especially very deep-rooted energy. So I feel like there's an energy here that's very much deep-rooted that needs to be addressed here, okay? That you have not yet been able to. And it starts with being kind to self. And like I said, with Six of Cups, you know, this is home feeling. This is like really coming home to self, to reflect ourselves, to look at our inner child. Six of Cups, inner child. More cups for a lot of you guys could be, you know, the drinking or the distraction or the whatever it is that has removed you from an authentic part of yourself that needs to be looked at, that's been tucked away for some time in the corner of the attic in a box that has just been sitting there. Okay, so is this going to take courage and strength? Yes. But I feel like, you know, your person's sitting here in an energy of removed, guarded, and blocked and hurt. But I don't feel like they're angry in any sort of way. I just feel like your person's now kind of more concerned with protecting their own emotions. And again, like I said, not wanting to come forward expressing emotions or vulnerabilities or open heart energy. Although I do feel a very strong unconditional love here. I feel like this person is sort of sitting on, it's either full potential divine masculine that can match my divine feminine energy, or I have to, unfortunately, you know, just not proceed here because there is no way for me to decide for my person. Yeah, so they're kind of watching you in some way, and they feel like the ball's in your court. Like, if you're wanting to get there, you'll get there. If you're wanting to make the effort, you will. If you're wanting to be dedicated, you will. But they feel like you have not yet crossed that bridge. So that's on you. And there is a feeling of disappointment here because I don't know that your person feels you will. But although there is an energy here of them seeing you as someone who's strong enough to do this, but is choosing not to. And that's the hurt, is that there's a choice here that you're making. So maybe this isn't true, right? Maybe you have no choice. I don't know. I mean, we all have choice, but maybe you feel stuck. And I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel stuck. But this is an illusion because we're never stuck. That's a limitation we put on self. And maybe it's something you believe to be true, but it's not necessarily true. So there's a need to review this. Okay, is it something we've told ourselves? Is this something we've conditioned to believe? Is this something that's limiting us from allowing us to progress in a part of our life that's been sabotaged or sacrificed in some way in order to fulfill some sort of idea that we have of ourselves that we've been told that we need to be? Or are we, you know, really able to break through the barrier of what we've been conditioned and taught with some nurture, with some understanding? And that's where this death with all the skulls. I feel like there's parts and multiple parts here, I think, of you that needs to be shed. Okay, I mean, we all have toxic things that might need to be shed, but I feel like there's certain areas in your life right now that I'm feeling here energetically that are so intertwined maybe in who you are, again with Six of Cups, you know, your upbringing, your way of life, your childhood, your everything that comes with you here. There's certain aspects of you I feel like no longer serve you and need to be peeled back one by one. Open the boxes in the attic, and I don't feel you have yet done it, or maybe you have been doing it, but I don't know, according to this person, they feel shut out, or like you're not choosing to do what you need to do. I feel a lot of love in this pile. Okay, so don't doubt your person loves you. I just feel like this person is wanting love, is wanting to find love for themselves. I feel like your person has a beautiful energy. I feel like you have a beautiful energy, although I do feel you are stuck by a prison of your own sort of making here. and you do have more power than you feel you do. But the key is to look at these areas that we might have been avoiding to look at, no matter how painful. Okay, to really deal with it, or else we shut ourselves out from connection. We put a wall between us and other people. Okay, that's what I have here for you guys. I hope this resonated for you guys. I love you very, very much, and I will see you soon. Bye.